Hi everyone, Ruben Packer-Hill from Agrara Estate Agents. I'm standing here at Pullenvale State School with Judy Maygarb, President of our local Kenmore and District Historical Society. And today we wanted to bring you some information on Pullenvale State School. Of course, a focal point for the Pullenvale community. Judy, thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks, Ruben.
Can you give me a bit of a rundown on what the earlier landscape of the school looks like?
Yes, well in 1860 the people here, the early settlers, were farmers, dairy farmers, poultry, crop farmers. They wanted education for their children, so they needed a school.
Yeah, where was the original school located?
It's further up Grandview Road, and they built a school and a teacher's house in 1874.
That's
one of the first ones in the area.
That's amazing. When was it located further down Grandview towards O'Brien's Road?
Yes, in 1906 they moved the school down to its present site. But the initial school was really put there because one of the residents, Adam Walker, wrote a really heartfelt letter to the Education Department.
Because were they struggling to get approval for education in the early days?
Well, firstly they had to guarantee they had 30 students. Then the parents had to pay a third of the cost of construction and all the equipment costs.
And I know that you've got a very interesting and heartfelt letter that Adam Walker wrote.
Yes.
Would you mind reading that
I'd
to the
love
audience?
This is what Adam Walker wrote to the Queensland Board of General Education in 1874. "We are but a young and struggling community endeavouring to plant ourselves in the wilderness, which goodness knows is hard uphill work with all of us, not one amongst us, who have had more than a pair of strong hands and a willing heart to enter upon this arduous task. But our children are dear to us, and we would not have them grow up in ignorance and be distanced in the race of life if by any effort on our part could avert it." That's what he wrote.
And success soon after.
Yes,
that's
success.
That's incredible. Now, even back in those early days, I mean, obviously they were striving to have strong education available for the children, but they still had quite a strong agricultural influence with the school.
Yes, they focused a lot of the classes on the rural community. The children were taught cream and milk testing, and they were encouraged to have a garden and maybe bring up a pony or a calf. The teacher's wife taught needlework.
Wow, that's incredible. Judy, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
Thank you, Ruben. And can I mention one more
Please.
thing? In the first 100 years of the school, up until 1874, the records show there were 871 students.
800